Ian Sabong from Cagayan de Oro. So, today I'll be sharing with you my testimony regarding HemoHim. Just to give a brief background of my current condition, when I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with rheumatic fever. This was just because of my frequent tonsillitis that was not handled properly. I had when the doctor checked me out, immediately he said to my mom, "Your son needs to be admitted because at rest while I was sitting at her clinic, my heart rate was at 130 beats per minute. Sitting down, it's just like equivalent to a normal person running with that heartbeat. That's why I frequently had I frequently get pale and purplish lips because of that. Years after, it progressed to rheumatic heart disease, which was earlier stated as an autoimmune disease. That was when medical intervention was made. I was given a Penador. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it. It's injected at the buttocks every 28 days. Needle this big. Yes, this big, and just like the middle of the inside of a pencil. I think that's equivalent to the needle that's get injected in my butt every 28 days. So imagine the pain of an 8-year-old or 10 years old son like me. It was painful for sure because I was not able to play with my friends. I cannot lift heavy objects. I cannot bend down where my head is lower than my heart. It affected me. Then years later, that was the onset of my joint pains because rheumatic heart disease developed into rheumatoid arthritis, which around high school, that was when my arms and my fingers started swelling, my arms and my knees. So basically, at an early age, I had arthritis. So it stopped me from doing what usually normal persons do. Until I get married, had kids. It was painful, it was tough. To the point that I surrendered everything because there was no, what do you call this? There was no treatment. Because every day, each and every day when I wake up, there's pain somewhere. Just to give you a perspective with my situation, I cannot close my fist like that because this finger is already stuck, and my wrist, I cannot aim it down. It's already stuck there. Nothing more. That's how severe my condition was. Until Berna and Mark went to Cagayan and introduced to us Atomy. Yes, at first I was skeptical because I have barely heard about the product. Only Mark was posting in his socials regarding HemoHim. When they arrived at my place, Berna was talking to my wife regarding the evening care for set. And me and Mark was just chatting at the living room. When she said, "You have to sign up, it's for free." I said, "Huh? For free? Atomy?" What I had in mind is networking. I said, "Not again." And then she introduced HemoHim. Little did she know that I already researched HemoHim, watching videos in YouTube, even seeing Miss Dinali's presentation. First order we had, not to brag, sight unseen, we ordered around 241,000 PV. Sight unseen, we ordered whatever we can. We ordered HemoHim Because I'm taking, aside from HemoHim, I will taking HemoHim, spirulina, vitamin C, and omega-3. Because I also have an elevated blood pressure of around 140/90 and blood sugar. I also have diabetes. I challenge HemoHim and all the Atomy products. And I'm not saying you'll do this at home, but I stopped all my synthetic meds. Now, my blood pressure, early morning, it goes down to 120/80. And my blood sugar from around 260, it's the lowest it is around 159. I have everyday proof to show to you guys if you're doubtful. You may call it wizardry. You may call it whatever you want, but I call it heaven sent. Every time I speak with my condition, I always feel emotional. Because, don't cry. Because for me, it was my end. The pain that I've been feeling, I look at it as my twin, or whatever you call that. If that makes sense, I'll bring it to my own grave. I even instructed my wife, whatever happens, I hope you'll change my diapers when I get old. Thanks to HemoHim. Thank you to HemoHim. I feel better now. I can even play with my kids. No pain after. I played badminton the day after. No pain whatsoever. That's all I can say for now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Dan. And yeah, I'm trying my best here not to cry. Thank you, Dan, for sharing that. And I hope po ma-inspire tayo to really be serious taking HemoHim po.